this is amazing. Oh, it's clash heads again. This is like Chaz Moskin and Cam Water.
For the first time here for season 3. Davis on pole, Vandergren in second. It's going to be sprint round action here tonight. Let's go racing here at Daytona. It was a good start there from Davis in comparison to Vandergren in behind. Cowan's absolutely bogged it up and already dropped out of the top 3 here as they come down towards turn 1 for the first time. There's biffing and barging between Gallen and Cowan. These guys are still going at it after last season. They survived for this time by though. Through turn 2 and 3 they come. Nice and clean, boys. Keep it up as they come up to...
I love riding. It's a real social thing. There's a great bond between riders.
Every weekend I look forward to getting out there. It's a freedom like no other.
Riding to work is a great way to start the day.
Shannons insure all types of road bikes, not just classics. They offer features riders really want. It's why they're one of Australia's leading motorcycle insurance providers.
Whatever you ride,
Whatever you ride,
Whatever you ride.
ride with Shannon's.
Call 134646 for a quote.
Through turn 1, it was a horrible start from De Bono, who's absolutely bogged it up and gets eaten alive by Dixon and Gowans as they come on through. Through turn 1 they come, and they all spread out around in towards the first sector of the Silverstone circuit. They look all right at the moment. Okay, there's already been a car spun round. That's Jordan Ferguson offline.
Is green, green, green at Road Atlanta here as well. Faulkner did get away. De Bono is tucked in as well. Unfortunately, Houghton is on that outside line. De Bono does want to tell him to do. He's got the job. De Bono's overtaken. Now can he get Ben Faulkner up through turns 2 and 3? They go round the right-hander, dropping down the hill. Faulkner's out in front. De Bono second. Houghton third. Ratcliffe in fourth. No real dramas going into turn 1.
We've always had a few cars. They're all special. The T-Bird.
Oh, that's mine.
The Combi for when we want to get away. The XR8.
It's going to be a classic.
They're all insured with Shannons,
We've also got Shannon's home and contents cover.
which helps protect our automotive collectibles, tools and memorabilia in the home and garage. If you're motoring enthusiasts like us, it's got to be
Shannon's.
Shannon's, insurance for motoring enthusiasts. Call 134646 for a quote.
amazing. It's clash heads again. This is like Chaz Moskin and Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down the hill. Sam Noble wants to sniff on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble's bottle right now because tell you what, Bruce Tanek and Jamie Dyson just absolutely drove away from us. Hayden trying to go around the outside. This is where he could have just sent it up the inside, but he hasn't committed, which is fair enough. It's very scary out there, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see if we get a good run. Dodd's just absolutely competitive here. Really nice move. Blake Delaney had to move out of the way.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the SRW MOZA Super Formula Lights Round 7 from Oulton Park. I'm JP, and I'll be joined in the booth by Sinker here this evening, who's going to come and join us for what plans to be an epic 2 races. 20 minutes and a 40 minutes on the clock ready for these drivers this evening. Let's jump in and have a look at the current standing situation currently at the moment. In the pros, Marcus Watson still out in front by 34 points, with Dougie Gowans and Carl Ridley in there as well. Nick Martin, Josh Horton, and Alan Dawson, Sam Katkazinos, with Darren Fahey and Ethan Cale rounding out the top 9. And then behind that is Ray Oliver, Danny Davidson, Justin Clayton, Dylan DeBono, Ben Brook, and Ryan Muller. In the Pro-Ams, Jamie Davis out in front as well. Even with drop weeks, it's still about 90 points. With Jason Depp and Thomas Cena there, Shane Ratcliffe, Callum Rossiter, Josh King, Bradley Hudson, Nathan Burney, Tim Schmallenberg, Matthew Foe, Tyler Sheaf, and Matt Tesario rounded out the top 12. Then you've got Noble, Barton, Boger, Caldwell, Callum Hodgkinson, Stefan Lawrence, and Maddie Gerard. In the AMs at the moment, Cam Hardwick leading the way by literally nearly 200 points at the moment over Kevin Wakefield, with Dean Sinkovic in third. Then you got Andrew Proctor in behind that, the Kurt Heath, Nick Schmallenberg, Andrew Cowan, Greggy Johnson, Troy Dooley, Bradley Mays, Andrew Martin, Brad Anderson, Steph Piccoli, and Brent Wassell. Well, it is Oulton Park. It is round 7, 2.692 miles, 4.33 kilometres in length. We are not running Britons, okay? There will be no Britain chicane. It's not going to be on the agenda, but we will run Hislops. They will run all the way down, straight into the chicane on the track map on the right-hand side. Let's bring Sinker into the booth. Good evening, dear sir. How are you?
How are you, mate? How are you? It's looking a little bit foggy out there. I hope that we don't get any rain as we get into the race later on. But, mate, I do like this track, Oulton Park. It's an absolute classic. I think it's in just about every game that's out there and every simulation as well. So it's a lot of fun to be out there on. I hope these guys enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it's one that they're going to look forward to, as I say, a 20-minute race, then a 40-minute after that as well. How are they going to cope with 40 minutes driving around here at the moment on a 1:21 lap time? They're going to be spinning for a while here as well, with pit stops as Josh Horton goes and just about puts it in. No, just misses the wall.
That's a really rough way of entering a pit, mate.
Yeah, not an ideal way there, bud, but he just about missed the wall at the same time. So
save that for practice, not for the race.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's something that they're going to have to do here, because I think that's going to happen quite a lot. You know what I mean? It's been a very up and down season for some of these guys. I think it's going to be even more interesting to see how they get on. I think Steve could be an interesting one here.
It's going to be, mate. We've got a very, very busy grid out there, so it's going to be a lot of cars out on this track, and it's got some spectacular little spots as well where if you don't know the track that well, which is very highly unlikely for a lot of these drivers, you can end up in the grass and out with the cows very easily. Or is it sheep out there in the UK countryside, mate?
Oh, mate, it'll be sheep all day, baby. They definitely are not going to have cows anywhere. Let's just put it that way. There might be the odd cow out the back somewhere, but other than that, I think we're going to have sheep all day here, to be blatantly honest with you. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see how they sort of cope with this. You know, we've seen 2 wide moments, we've seen 3 wide moments, we've seen a lot of other stuff go on this season, and I just wonder how some of these people are going to sort of sit back and reflect on this and how they're going to go about managing this, because it is a very tricky circuit. As you can see, Joshie Horton here is just literally struggling all the way through, and it's going to be like that, I think.
I think you've got to. I think he's trying to find the edge of what he can and how fast he can. I've seen a few boys going off track and they're all trying to push the limits. And the old Hamilton way, he always says, if you're not going off, you're not pushing hard enough.
And then they know, basically, don't go so hard there as well. Donald,
yeah, you go off, and then you back it off a bit in that spot.
Exactly. Donald in YouTube chat. Howdy, all. Howdy, mate. There as well. 747 Simmons. Hello, go Apex team, or Team Apex, depending on where you're from and how you want to ride it. But we'll go with that. Simmons, we'll go for that as well. End of practice now. We will be going into qualifying very shortly. Dean Sinkovic there doing donuts on the grass. Surprise, Dean's on the grass.
Surprise.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is going to be interesting because looking at the practice times on the left, we've got Jason Depp leading away in the Pro-Ams on a 1:21.04. So I'm wondering, could we get our first Pro-Am overall pole man, I suppose?
Well, you never know. You never know. We have seen it happen in the other series that we've got out there. So it may be time to happen in the Super Formula Lights.
Well, let's see what's happened now. Sorry, I got caught with a mouthful of coffee at the moment now. I wasn't quite expecting you to stop so quickly, Steve, on that one. But yeah, I think this could be an interesting one. All cars out on track on quali, of course. Don't forget about that. It is an open qualifier, so you will have to pick your moments, pick your spots, and figure it out and try and not get yourself a penalty, which is what we have seen pretty much in cases somebody's been naughty during qualifying. So we will keep an eye out on that one as well and see who ends up being a naughty boy and who doesn't end up being a naughty boy here.
So I've been sitting there going, why can I not see the live chat in YouTube? And rattling my brain, and I'm like, probably because I've got Thursday night 86s open instead of Wednesday night.
Not the first time, mate.
Super Formula Lights. I know. I think I'm getting old, mate. I'm getting old.
Oh, dude, we did that last week. I mean, both for Saturday. I was like, I was in second in the 86 league, and I'm like, why can't I see anything? And then I realised it's actually Wednesday. Hope everyone holds their breaks this week. Well, Donald, yes, but we can't control, unfortunately, everybody. We just have to go with it and see how they do.
Good to have a button that just push number 22, hold brakes. But unfortunately, you don't. And we'll see what happens. I think the boys are learning a lot. They're getting better and better and faster. And we're getting very close to the end of the season and to the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. So a lot of these boys are pushing through and fighting for that top 20 position. So it's there's a lot on the line here. It's not just lap times and everything like that and points. There's also trying to get over that line of the top 20.
And who's not on the top 20 at the moment?
So I will just go down to my Discord and I'll tell you who is on that cusp, because I believe the boys, they're pretty efficient, the boys that do the Super Formula Lights. They update the results all the time. So in the season standings at the moment, overall, the top 20, well, top 15 as we see, is Marcus Watson, Dougie Gowans, Kyle Ridley, Jamie Davis, Nicholas Martin, Jason Depp, Joshua Horton, Thomas Cena, Shane Ratcliffe, Alan Dawson, Cam Hardwick, Sam Kutagazinos, Darren Fahey, Callum Rosanita, Josh King, and then we've got Bradley Hudson, Nathan Varney, Timothy Schmallenberg, Matt Fu, and Tyler Sheaf. On the cusp is Tyler Sheep. He is the 20th guy, and Kevin Wakefield and Dean Sinkovic are right behind him. Kevin is 63 points behind Tyler, so Tyler needs to maintain pace against Kevin, and Dean's another 50 odd behind it. So Dean's definitely out of the picture, but it looks like Tyler is the one to catch by Kevin Wakefield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Be an interesting one then. I'm just going to follow along with Jason Depp. Now, if anybody didn't pay attention in practice, Jason was actually the fastest man over practice. Now, he did the 1:21.04, did this young sir. So we'll see how he gets on and whether or not this Pro-Am is going to take pole position. Carl Ridley's on a lot of purples with greens going in as well. I'm not quite sure why there is like 7 sectors here. It is absolutely bonkers, to be blatantly honest. I think he only needs 3 at the most, but there we go. We can't argue with iRacing, because why would we at the end of the day ever question what iRacing does in their vicinity of their building, I'm sure. But let's see what Jason Depp does. I'm going to be interested to see how he gets on. I think if he goes and sits on pole, I'd be very, very surprised. The problem he's got at the moment is he's come out right behind, I believe that's Kurt Heath there, in front of him, who's going to be holding him up. And if both men are on a flying lap, Mr. Heath does not have to yield whatsoever. He can carry on. It is down to Depp to try and find space. I would try and say for Mr. Depp, though, that there isn't a lot of space in and around him, and this lap is not going to be a pole lap due to the fact that he has just been held up there. I'd probably look at dropping back and trying to find a little bit more room, seeing how he gets on. Yeah, he's not going to be up there. He's in 11th at the moment for Mr. Depp, so we will keep an eye and see how he gets on. Carl Ridley sitting in pole position at the moment. Marcus Watson down in 7th at this moment in time, leading the championship, of course, Steve, by pretty much a country mile. He's got 34 points. Didn't have a great week last week. There's a lot going on, and I think for Marcus Watson, can he retain that championship, or can we get the championship, I should say?
Look, I think he's strong enough for it. He's got a couple more rounds to go. He just needs to make sure he finishes off there nicely. Kyle Ridley has been like the shining light of the new boys. He's put out something amazing, hasn't he?
Definitely is, and he's sitting on pole position at this moment in time. I can't remember if Marcus Watson had 2 wins out of 2, actually. I might be chatting out of waffle from last week.
I think he did, yes. 2 out of 2 last week.
Yeah, he did.
Pretty sure he did.
Unfortunately, he did there, so ignore me. He's got an utter waffle. Good luck with SFL, everyone. Wasn't able to make it tonight. Good day, James and Stephen. Good day, Sam. How are you? Hope you're well. Why can't you make it?
It's not JP and Sinker, it's James and Stephen. He's making that very official.
Oh, no, he is, isn't he? You know what I mean? We have to try and sort it out there. Marcus is the Kiwi, okay? And I'm an Englishman.
Nice,
I'm not quite sure.
Nice statement.
Yeah, thanks.
And I'm a fat wog.
Well, there you go. I'm not really sure what you want us to say on that one, dude. Owen's taking pole position there away at the moment. Marcus Watson sitting in 3rd place. Mr. Depp currently down in 17th. He is not repeating what he's done in practice there as well. Good evening, all. Let's go, team. Get a grip. And my old teammates at Apex, says Mr. Rushworth. Good evening, dude.
So Mr. Rushworth has changed teams. He's pursuing the V8s. Rushy, just remind me, my brain's gone blank from last night. I think he's joined...
Grip Racing.
I can't remember who you joined now, Marcus. Rushy, my brain went blank, mate.
Go team, get a grip. Is that right? There we go.
Pomwogalopolis Circus. I just Sam.
Oh, there you go. That is a Kiwi phone.
I'm glad you didn't just call us Wog Boys.
Definitely not.
That would have been funny.
Jason Depp down in 19th, not really able to find space there. He joined Accelerate Sim Racing.
That's it. So there you go, mate. My brain did leave me for a few minutes, as it usually does at the beginning of the show.
Right, mate.
So, yeah.
Both old, it's fine. Jason Depp goes and puts himself into 5th now. Great for him leading the Pro-Ams. I think there's going to be a little bit of a shock in and around this session. Joshy Horton there at the moment, sitting in pole position. Carl Ridley sitting in 2nd. Watson in 3rd, as Horton has got a purple in the sector 4, green in sector 1. But what is the offset against them other oranges? For some reason, we've got 5 of them. Not an improvement. 121.483 improvement for Marcus Watson. But Carl Ridley still out on the racetrack. He's just come over the line as well. 121.496, 22.088 for Alan Dawson. A couple of other times coming through thick and fast. Dougie Gowans is down in 8th at the moment. He's just gone over the line, put himself into 4th. Great run there from Dougie. What about Mr. Depp? He looks like he's got a little bit more clean track here, Steve. Maybe we will see this pole lap.
Maybe we will. He looks like he's in a bit of form there, and it's good to see him continue through. Oh, will that count that lap? I don't think it will.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who was that? Someone just called something. I think there might have been a bit of impeding somewhere. 7 sectors on this track, mate. Where the hell do they find 7 sectors?
Dude, don't. I can't answer the question, bro. Like, straight up.
Crazy.
Bonkers.
Crazy.
They could have just had
Crazy.
3, and that probably would have done 4 maybe at the most. But for some reason, we got 7. That's not going to be an improvement lap for Mr. Depp there. Marcus Watson goes over the line. He's just got purples in the bottom end. Is he going to go pole?
2 purples in the bottom.
1:21.065 for Marcus Watson. Joshy Horton just goes over the line as well.
Impressive time.
21.60.
Very impressive time.
Carl Ridley, no improvements for him at this moment in time. 22.094. So Marcus Watson is the man to beat here. Currently, Dawson goes to 11th. Dougie Gowans is in 4th as well, Steve.
Callum Hodgkinson has got himself a pit lane start for impeding. So Callum is going to have to start from the pit, which is probably sometimes not a bad thing. We've seen it in other series when there's a really tight first corner, that pit lane start can help you sometimes.
Yeah, where's... No Cam Hardwick?
Yeah, he's got a holiday.
Oh, where's he gone? Anywhere good?
No, we're good. He's probably watching.
Oh.
I think, check it is Cam.
Oh, okay. 028, pit lane start for impeding.
Impeding, yeah.
Which is
not sure who he impeded, but we might not be able to see it anyway. The boys have got, they've got 4 minutes left. Lap times are 1:22, so they'll get themselves a good, they want to be out there pretty soon to get a nice warm-up lap.
Says Cam suspended. Why is Cam suspended?
Because me, as the owner of the business in Racing World, decided to suspend him for a breach of my code and conduct.
Okay, which is?
No, I'm not going to divulge any further. I think that's pretty much it.
One of these things where you're sitting there saying, JP, don't push me for an answer. Just shut up and get on with it.
No, it was a social media breach that we discussed as a team, and there was one warning, and he did it the second time, and I told him, well, mate, you can have a week off.
Oh, okay.
So that was it. Yeah.
Fair play. Boy, behave yourself, innit? No,
yeah.
There you go. Don't look at my social media, because I'll need a good few weeks off. don't,
love your work, mate. Love your work.
Mate, I'm a free-talking, outspoken Englishman. Apparently, there's
you are.
Which has been
I
classified.
I thought I saw you on one of my YouTube shorts. They're getting told off by Tom Hardy, but then I realised it was Simon Pegg.
Ouch! Bloody rude. Jason Depp goes and finds himself into 5th at the moment. Marcus Watson's still out there as well. Joshy Horton and Danny Davidson. So there we go at this moment in time. A couple of other people not got times on the board at the moment.
No, we've got a few out there. Donahue, Schmellenberg, and haven't got time in the booth tonight. We've got Mark Cochran, Tyson McAvoy, and Stephanie Piccoli.
Yeah, where's Piccoli in the booth? Is she? There they go. JP is the best. Thanks, Bryce. So you don't, as I say, don't look for me on social media, dude. You will not like. Just don't. But there we go. I really, it's one of them occasions where you really need to sit back and go, I think I need time away from something. Like, there's so many bonkers.
Yeah, sometimes people need to check it for a bit. Yeah.
There's so many bonkers.
I don't do much on there apart from our show on YouTube. That's it. I don't really get on personal Facebook, mate.
Oh, mate, I don't know. I just like, I don't know. I get myself too involved in stuff, to be blatantly honest with you. And there you go. That one, I really need to just back off and not do that. But hey, you know, where would I be if I was an outspoken Englishman and can tell people to go and do one when they're being thick? So, right. Coming towards the end of quali, we've got about 1:10 to go. Mitch Noble sitting in 8th place, second in the... Ooh, he ain't going any more after he's just gone off the side. You can see the time's not really improving at the bottom of the screen. We're getting towards that end of the qualifying session where they really cannot squeeze any more out of the car on that one. Trolling is fun when you prove idiots wrong. Absolutely, Pricey.
Yeah, I hope he's not referring to me as that idiot, because Pricey, I would take quite offence to that.
Well, does the shoe fit, Mr. Thinker? You have to ask yourself.
No. Well, you know what? I'm sure he would have done the same thing if someone breached his rules as a business owner as well.
Absolutely, I agree. So there we go.
Yeah.
James loves the gossip. Is it James? You really, dude? What, mate?
We all love gossip, mate.
You're telling
Gossip
me off,
is what
mate.
keeps us going around.
Yeah, you're like my dad at the moment. James, stop it. Behave yourself. You know what I mean? Come on. Damn, behave on that one. I think the thing is as well, is just people could get too enthralled with spouting mainstream media rubbish, and they really do not like it when they're getting told off for that one. So there we go. But let's move on this one, because otherwise we could be here all day. I'm referring to JP.
Yeah, moving on.
Moving on. Right, let's bring you up the grid for race number 1 when we get it here as well. Marcus Watson leads the way with Dougie Gowans and Danny Davidson in 3rd, Joshie Horton in 4th, with Jason Depp in 5th. Carl Ridley 6th, then Ray Oliver and Mitch Noble, Matty Gerard and Thomas Cena with Matt Tesseraia and Zach Barton rounding out the top 12. Then on from that, we got Shane Ratcliffe and Alan Dawson, Tyler Sheaf and Dean Sinkovic leading the Ams, Darren Fahey, Timothy Schmallenberg there, Nicky Martin, Jamie Davis, Matthew Foe, Andrew Proctor, Callum Rossender and Brad Hudson rounding out the top 24. Then behind that is Kevin Wakefield, Joshie King, Greggy Johnson, Kurt Eve, Brad Anderson, Callan Hodgkinson, and then RC in behind that as well. I believe Nick is going to take to the... Nick will take to the grid. Sorry, I'm losing my marbles because I'm trying to do 5 things at the same time here currently as well. But just waiting for the colours to get onto the circuit. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gentlemen. Get a drink, get your popcorn. It's going to be green, green, green very, very soon. So hold on. You're definitely not an idiot, Sinker. Great to hear you take things serious when people overstep the line. Well done.
Oh, look, you know, enough of that topic, mate. I'm at the end of the day, I feel I do what I do and live and die by my own sword. But I'll tell you what, we're going to go with the camera down to... I'm going to go to Tyler Sheaf because he is the one that's on the edge of qualifying for the Australian Open Wheel Nationals. And we'll go from there. And we haven't chatted about it yet, mate, but the Australian Open Wheel Nationals will be the week Wednesday after our season finishes. And JP, you will be required for that. Be myself, you, and Zach and Josh from Gentleman Sim Racing. So that'll just put an extra night on top of the season completed. You're available, aren't you, mate?
Well, let's blink and hope so.
You are now.
I am now. I've got to look at the calendar. Right, 3 nice spotlights, ladies and gentlemen. You can see I get lots of prep and warning. Race 1 is green, green, green. Marcus Watson leads away. Dougie Gowan in 2nd place. Danny Davidson in 3rd as they're heading down into Cascades for the first time here. The left-hander once again. And Marcus Watson doing a great job out in front. Danny Davis and Carl Ridley. Zach Barton's been off the side of the circuit. He's towards the back end at the minute. Jason Depp still holding on strong. Currently here as well. He's sitting in 7th place, losing a place to Mitchy Noble, who's going to try. Depp's going to try and go around the outside. Oh, dude. Oh, didn't quite make it work.
Oh, that is a tough spot there. You want to hug that inside camber there big time. Nick Schmellenberg just called in if they could check someone for 028 stop and hold for Callum Hodgkinson. He's just forgotten to go and do a pit lane start. He probably hasn't got his bloody headphones going. But Schmellenberg's asked for RC to have a look at a jump start. Unfortunately, Mr. Schmellenberg, that is an RC thing. RC will be able to pick that up, not RC. Sorry, iRacing will be able to pick that up, not the RC.
Marcus Watson comes around and leads the field for the first lap here. You can see he's out in front at this moment in time. Literally 6/10 up the road already. 26.453 for Watson. Matty Gerard, he's battling away with Thomas Cena And he's trying to make way on Thomasina here, trying to look going forward at the moment. It's on their run down into Cascades now as well. Gerard sitting in behind him currently. He's going to be able to make this position up here. It's Mitchie Noble leading the Pro-Ams. Tessaria has got in front of Jason Depp, who's not having a good start to this race whatsoever, ladies and gentlemen. He has been exceptionally quick in practice, but unfortunately for him, qualifying did not quite work out. There's a in my hero.
Oh, Nick Martin and Dean Sinkovic might have come together. They've both gone off.
Look back and correct. I think you are correct.
Oh, Dean's asking for a tow. Dean's asking for a tow, so this could be Dean
safety car to you.
Asking for a safety car. I think he's a bit further out from the track, isn't he?
He's got a phone call coming through with Jason Pepper here. Being
Kevin Wakefield's wife is rigging me.
Oh, nice. Okay. I don't want to know why.
Kevin, I swear, I don't know why she's calling me Kev.
Well, there you go. Darren Fahey's chasing down Tyler Sheep here, both sitting 7th in their respective classes. Pros for Darren Fahey, Pro-Ams for Tyler Sheep. See the splits on the left-hand side there as well. Pro-Am, Mitchie Noble, Tessaria Depp. In the AMs, it's Proctor, Wakefield, Marcus Watson, Dougie Gowans in the pros. Tessaria tucked in. He's got Depp right in behind him at the moment. He's chasing down Mitchie Noble. Noble's trying to have a go. I'm not entirely sure why you'd want to go at Ray Oliver, considering that's basically how he's brought up. Pit lane penalty car 664 for contact with car 992. So 664 is Timothy.
Yeah, Schmellenberg.
92 is Jamie Davis. But ladies and gentlemen, the lead for the Pro-Ams here as well. They're going to split Ray Oliver like a can of
Don't go 3 wide there. Don't go 3 wide. Oh.
That's a real.
That is not a good spot to make a dive bet. That is probably the narrowest part of the track as everyone tries to break and get into that chicane. That was a bit of a silly move.
There is going to be a naughty boy, I think, on that one.
Yeah. It's like he's just missed his brake marker there.
Come straight in. Boom. Poor old Ray Oliver.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure where he was hoping to go, though, to be blatantly honest.
Yeah, I think he's missed his brake marker there big time. Yeah. The who was the unfortunate person that got wiped off?
Ray Oliver and Matt Tessario. So I'm sure Tessario Mollerberg here as well. He's battling away. You see in the AMs we've got Proctor leading the AMs.
Safety car's been called. Safety car's been called.
Cars out on track. Dean is dead. Does he just mean Ray? Deado. Like, dude,
I think he meant that his car is gone.
Yeah, just for the heat race, mate. Back for the feature.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting.
What's that, mate?
Not see somebody in the barrier.
No, I missed it.
Somebody in the wall. In the wall.
Actually embedded in the wall.
Embedded in the wall.
Yeah.
Is that embedded in the wall?
Don't tell him it's Dean.
Trying to find a different colour.
Oh, it's Josh King. It's Josh King.
King's in the wall.
King's in the wall. I think it was King. He's back in the pits now. I think it was King that was in the wall.
Oh, it is.
Look at that. It just grabbed him. That was like an episode out of... That was like the Halo and the bugs grabbing you into the wall.
He just literally gets pulled in and never let go again.
Yeah.
Wow.
Laura, he's playing hide and seek. I think I heard him say peekaboo.
Well, that can explain the
Hence why we have a safety car.
Yeah.
Jeez. That, there wasn't much in that contact, was it?
Oh, it was absolutely nuts. We've got Steph Piccoli in the safety car. Now, obviously, we're used to either Greggy Leak or Greggy Barber. We have seen spins.
Yeah, Leakey's got PC issues at the moment. So he's Steph's jumped in, but Steph's a last minute recruit. because I really wanted Josh to race because he needs to be ready for the Australian Open World Nationals. So I asked very, very abruptly, Josh out, and Steph in, even though the RC team had other plans for tonight. I did stuff them up completely, but I just can't lose another. We can't lose another Australian Open World Nationals, can we, boys? We need to have as many of our fast boys in as possible, and girls.
That would be. Ricky Hyde, my kind of sim, sign me up. All down in the
Yeah, we're the series will open for registration in just over a week's time. So we'll be ready to rock and roll, open up season 3 with a whole heap of new information and fun to be had. Calendar's already been picked for all series. I've just got to go through with each of the admins and just tick all the boxes and do the new artwork, and off we go. So the calendars are looking really good. I don't know off the top of my head, mate. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I could dig it out of the vault and find it during between races and give you all a bit of a sneaky peek.
On that one, driving the car at the moment. At the second time, but poor old Joshy covered himself down by the tyre barrier.
Oh,
Longer.
he's out and about. I haven't heard that we're going to be going in very shortly or anything like that. So here's a quick snapshot of the track guides. So give you all a quick go. I don't know if Dougie and the boys in the Super Formula Lights admins are going to be happy with this, but I'm going to do it because we need to start promoting, and we're going to the Bend for the first race. We're going Monza combined for sprint second race, Summit Point, Super Sprint, Red Bull Sprint, Brands Hatch Sprint, Sonoma NASCAR Long, Thruxton, Super Sprint, Aragon, Motorcycle, and then finishing at Spa.
Right.
So it's going to be an absolute cracker. It sounds really cool.
Right, okay. Well, there you go, guys. I have turned myself up. James, your volume is low or gone? Oh, I don't know where it's gone, Sam. Where's the rum
Sam,
gone?
That's very good England, Sam.
Yeah. So there we go. I should be back now. I have turned myself up again. But, you know, hey-ho. Hope you can all hear me. Can't hear me. Well, Steve's talking to himself and he's going insane.
No. We can hear you, mate. We can hear you.
Do they not
Everyone's
do
cool.
oval? Do they not do any ovals? We did last season in the GR86s. We ran Charlotte Oval, which was quite fun. But generally, no. It's Super Formula Lights, GR86s, V8s.
Oh, Jedi.
V8s
Jedi,
as well.
this is not Minecraft, mate.
Well, maybe. As well. SFL
Marcus is
oval.
sporting the new Kiwi Fern on his car at the moment.
The Bend is an amazing. Really.
It's going to be. Well, there's 8 different incarnations of it, so you can virtually drive a whole season there.
But a new one.
Yeah, it's going to be a cracker, absolute cracker.
Something else I've got to buy.
Yes, probably, but you'll buy one track and you'll get 8 out of it.
Right, I'll drop you the. I'll let you, as you put it on the calendar, bugger. Right. Okay. Judge Steve, I think we can all agree, don't you? Everybody in YouTube chat agrees with me, don't they? If you're going to make me buy something else.
Yeah.
Charge him.
Did you say seven pricey? Oh, look, I could be wrong, pricey. I thought it was 8, but it could quite possibly be 7.
Right, let's have a look. We have got GT Circuit, International Circuit, East Circuit, West Circuit, West Plus Circuit, Spirit Circuit, and Southwest Circuit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. The pit exit is closed. I think they're going to have to come in now after this one by the look of it. Everyone's out there that should be out there. Cars are looking pretty good. Boys have gone to some really cool liveries. That the fern leaf on the side of Marcus's car is not an easy thing to do across these bloody cars, because you're joining like 6 different panels to create 2 ferns there. So he's done well.
That is...
Oh, you've probably scared him off, mate. I can't see him.
There we go. On that one.
He couldn't handle your expectations anymore.
Oh, you're right. JP ran out of fingers and toes. Pricey, behave yourself. What's the hold up with the safety car? Well, they're still driving around, mate.
Yeah, they've got to get all their ducks in a row, make sure everyone in the back's where they are in the right positions. A few people have waved around, so those people that have waved around give the opportunity to catch the back of the field. Once they've got them in all the positions that they need, they will get them going.
And see how they get on here.
Safety car is about to pull away.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people ages, hold on to your hats. We are going to be going up and ready. Watson now leading the field. We're just waiting for Steph to get that car back in pit lane. That moment of truth, you can feel Steph Piccoli's nervousness as she goes and puts it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know JP's watching me.
Favourite part of the track for you?
Druids.
Which is?
Oh, blinking out, Steve. Going up the hill from the chicane, right-hander.
Okay, cool. That's so everyone else knows as well. So after the chicane where the tyres are, coming up that hill, you got that little bit out where you go out into the tarmac, and then you lead it back on, and then you come around that sort of double right-hander before you hit the last corner.
Yeah. There we go. Right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to your hats. We're going to be green, green, green very shortly. Marcus Watson is going to lead the field over the line there. Here we go. He's holding them. He's backing them up. He's playing a dangerous game. He goes green. He instantly goes defensive now as well. Marcus Watson goes defensive. Dougie Gowans is sitting in second place. Danny Davidson, Kyle Ridley, Mitchie Noble leading the Pro-Ams with Jason Depp on that run down into Cascades, a left-hander for the first time after the safety car restart. No real dramas. It does look like Mitchie Noble's been off track, but he did pop back on and come back on straight away. It was a little bit of an off-track round, turn 1. In we go into Islands. The left-hander tucked up at the moment. Noble, Ridley. Ridley's going to get a bump there as well. There's going to be a little bit of check-up chaos going on. Into the chicane. Jason Depp, Matty Gerard, Thomas Cena. And that all stemmed from Mitchie Noble. Oh, there's contact, Dawson.
Oh, that was close. That was very close.
Dawson,
they've got to be weary of it. They've got to be weary of it. This is a very tight braking zone here. They can't do silly things across here. Too wide there. Oh, who's that?
Gerard.
That is Matty Gerard.
Yeah, Gerard. No.
Where did that go on the track?
Oh,
that was so close.
Gerard gets the car back on with a little bit of a
heart mouth moment. When the field is so condensed, one mistake does everything for you, all the way to the back of the line for Matty Gerard after that. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, Carl Ridley.
Biggest movers, mate. Callum Roseneder and Brad Hudson up 12 places. Sorry, the biggest one is Nick Schmellenberg up 17.
See him on the left-hand side, 16, 15, 14,
Except
12.
he's dropping now.
Except he's just had a moment, and it's unfortunately crashed. Danny Davidson has cleared Dougie Gowans. Gowans is going to tuck in right behind him at the moment here and see how he gets on. Can he come back at him? We haven't got a lot of racing left. We've got 15 minutes gone, and we've only got probably about 4 more minutes. We've got to have about 3 laps, give or take, here as well. Yep. On the nose of Dougie Gowans through the right-hander of Shell Oils. On this run now over the hilltop. It's a straight run. We're not putting Britons in, but Dougie Gowans is looking to make it a move. Where are you going to go, Dougie? He goes to the inside there as well. The door's open. Davidson's opened up the door. Dougie Gowans goes through. Does go through. Ridley and Mitchie Noble were running side by side. Car 443, incident lap 5, stop and hold penalty. So whoever 443 is, they've been a bit of a naughty boy. They got to stop and hold penalty.
That's Callum Roseneder.
Go on that one. See Mitch Noble
But
waiting.
he did say, I'll be back.
Gowan's now under pressure from Danny Davidson. Davidson behind 16 minutes on the clock, 17 minutes here as well. Watson out in front. Davidson's still trying to chase down Gowans. Trying to get the outside of one. Gowan said no. Davidson's backed off. He's looking for that run again. Gowan's on the run down the avenue, down into Cascade to left hand.
Chief is gone off and he's been slammed in the back there. Last corner, mate, just before the final straight.
Look at what Tyler Sheaf got up. He sounds quite dramatic. Oh, he's over the dip. Going to go round on the accelerator too early. Didn't wait. And
Whooshka.
Sheaf gets absolutely mullered there. We're going to have to go back into pit lane. He does make it back into pit lane, which is a good thing for Tyler Sheaf. Going to have to try and go again. Still getting hot. Davidson's dropped away from Gowans. Ridley, unfortunately, still got Noble for company. Noble's going to try and run side by side now as well. Here we go. Up through the clay hill, coming into the water tower. This is Druids. This is Druids onto the brakes. Mitchy Noble's got that inside line. Did he collect him?
Mitchy.
He did.
Did he?
Yes, Ridley did go round.
He was going to the whole way.
No white flag this time around. There's going to be one more lap. One more. Let's have a look. Noble's got that inside line. He just doesn't hold the apex. And unfortunately, Ridley suffers. And now Carl Ridley goes round after having such a great race. Not quite sure which way that's going to go, but I got a funny feeling Mr. Noble might be in a little bit of trouble. Marcus Watson now. Davidson's still there. Noble's got his own queue of cars. He's got Depp, Cena, Fahey all in behind him. Depp closing in after his great run in practice, Steve. Getting onto the back again for that lead at the Pro-Ams.
There's RC's been busy all the way through, mate. There's people spinning and getting minor contacts, just really minor issues like not holding brakes and stuff like that, and bad re-entry. So they've been really flat out in the back end. It's a very narrow track, so the boys need to be driven. I mean, like that. It's like, oh man, amazing they made it through.
Noble there with Depp. Then behind that is Cena. Cena's got Fahey, Dawson, Ratcliffe company. Watson now going to be taking the white flag. It's going to be the final lap of the race for Marcus Watson. Danny Davidson there. Gowans has gone and jumped straight back.
Oh, is that hardware failure? Final lap.
What he does.
Wow, that was weird. Yeah, it looked like maybe hardware failure or something.
Marcus Watson now taking the lead in the pros. He's got 3 for free now. Counting the fact he did take 2 wins last time out. Noble still leading the Pro-Ams, but he's got Depp in behind him. It's still going to be a run for Noble. Noble's still going to be in pressure. Goes on the defense, brings the car back into the middle of the circuit. Now going in for Nickerbrook, the right. Now he's got to make it through the left. Depp couldn't make it last time. This is going to be Depp's only opportunity. He's either got to get a run up here or done and get it down into Lodge here for the final time. You can see Marcus Watson on the left, on the right-hand side. He's coming into the final corner. But it's going to be here. What's going to happen? Watson's going to take the win. Davidson's going to take second place here behind him. It's Marcus Watson winning race number 1 in the pros. Over the line he goes. Good job from him. Pro-Ams are side by side. Mitchy Noble and Jason Depp. Noble's going to have to shorter line. It's going to be a run down to the line. It is Mitchy Noble. Runs there, takes the win in the Pro-Ams. Depp in behind him. Cena in behind that as well. Ams is going to be Mr. Andrew Proctor.
Well, that was some pretty good driving out there. It's the few guys have suffered through all that, but I tell you what, we did talk about the 20 position with Tyler Sheaf finishing in 25th, and Kevin Wake will finish up in 17th. So Kev's got himself some good points there ahead of Tyler for that lap.
Oh, right.
Really needs to keep moving and try to get past the first corner, because otherwise he's going to get himself a rear of grid for the next race. Because now we've got the top 10, reverse top 10 for the feature.
The Heat 1 results, Mark Watson, Annie Davis second. That final Pro-Am win with Jason Depp by a lot. Thomas C third in the Pro-Ams, and Darren Fahey third in Pros. Ratcliffe, Jamie Davis, Josh Borton, Nicky Martin, Zach Barton, Matthew Foe, Brad. Got to take further on. We got behind Johnson, Carl Ridley, Ray Oliver, Nick, that one. We are going to go brief into a 5-minute warm-up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just going to get a good drink. Right back after these. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. Well, now, apparently the mic's cutting in and out. Great from so again, let me know that you can hear me okay. If there's any problems, please tell me, because I will try and adjust where appropriately here as well. So thank you so much for that one. We're going to be going into race number 2, 40 minutes very, very shortly. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you are all well. So there we go. Steve.
Ready for some action, mate? Throats are all cleared. I've got some water, fresh water for myself here to keep my tonsils from disappearing on us. But reverse top 10. Interesting.
Yes, we're going to find out how these guys are going to get on here. Let's see from the grid on this one.
Oh, Jamie Davis and Josh Horton on the front row. My Lord.
Yeah, right. Joshy Horton leading the way with Jamie Davis in second, then Shane Ratcliffe in third, Alan Dawson fourth, Darren Fahey, Thomasina, Jason Depp and Mitchie Noble with Danny Davidson and Marcus Watson, Nick Martin and Zach Barton coming in behind in 11th and 12th. Then we've got Matthew Foe, Brady Hudson, Timothy Schmallenberg, Andrew Proctor, Kevin Wakefield, Kurt Heath, Greg Johnson, Dean Sinkovic, Matt Tesserio, Carl Ridley, Ray Oliver and Nick Schmallenberg in behind that. Then we've got Tyler Sheaf, Matthew Gerard, Brady Anderson, Callum Rossender, Josh King, Dougie Gowans and Callum Hodgkinson. Behind that one is obviously RC. Right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 40 minutes to go, and let's see how they get on.
Funny way of saying Scotch Sinker. No, all there is, if you have a Scotch, there always is water. You've got to have the Scotch straight up with a little bit of ice. I don't mind a little bit of ice in it if it's a good Scotch. Can you guys hear JP? Someone's just messaged me that they can't hear JP.
You can't hear me at all.
You've got good. Rushy, you got good ears. You can hear JP right now.
And everybody, I'm moving and I'm going out, and it's saying that it's broadcasting. Okay, well, I wait patiently currently at the moment then, because my mic should be out there and you should be able to hear me.
I can hear you, so I'm assuming it should be working.
Right, well, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to go second cam with Marcus.
James is very quiet. Dude, like literally, if I turn myself up anymore, I'm going to be... So 1 minute I'm quiet, then I'm cutting in and out. I'm only cutting in and out because I'm too loud. All right, 5 lights. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Horton, Jamie Davidson there as well, and Alan Dawson, Darren Fahey. Horton leads the way with Davidson, with Davis, with Dawson, with Fahey. There's been off tracks. Whoa, there's a couple there. One of them's going to come onto the picture very, very shortly. I think that might have been Danny Davidson. Horton leads the way. Yeah, Davis, Ratcliffe, Fahey, all the 3 at the moment here.
Yeah, there was a big bundle, some really fast boys off the back there. Danny Davidson he's having a tough trot this season. Well, we've got a request to tow. I think it's Brad Anderson's getting the tow.
Yeah, we're going to see how these guys carry on, ladies and gentlemen, as well. See if the tow brings out.
Safety car's been called.
Well, there you go. That just about answers that one. Safety car is out.
Thank you, Hamish.
James is very quiet. You're loud and clear. That's the me issue. I had it turned. Oh, you.
Yeah, but Hamish is like, oh, yeah, it was the me issue. I didn't turn you up.
Oh my God. So I've just adjusted everything.
All right, so we had a safety car issue. We had 6 cars go off. We've still got Ridley, Noble, and Anderson off. One of those 2 is the reason we've got the safety car out.
What did she do? Oh. Where are you going, Steph? Cross, is there? No, there we go. Right.
Is Steph bogged?
Yeah. I'm not really sure what went on there. Right, let's try and pick up where this safety car come out. Is it Brad Anderson and Dougie Gowans that's caused the problem?
Oh, Dougie just clipped him.
That might have something to do with it. But there was more in front of that. Darren Fahey as well. Oh, he's going to be running wide. I think he's not the only... Whoa! There was somebody who went very, very wide there. That was Danny Davidson.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people off on that one. Somebody jumped
there was 6 drivers in total. quite a messy one, but not a good way to start a 40-minute run. First two third corners.
Hold on. Mitch Noble and Brad Anderson both jumped back to pit lane. So what
Did they enter the stratosphere?
I'm not quite. I'm trying to find where Mitch even. Right, Mitch went off here. So Mitch is in the middle. Oh, you're going to get compressed like a sandwich, mate. Oh, he did. Look.
Oh yeah, someone squished him.
Yeah, for Mitchy Noble.
Yep, done like a boil. Yep.
So that's probably what brought the safety car out. Steph Piccoli, of course, in that safety car. So we'll see how she can get on, whether or not she can keep up the tradition of the safety car spinning, shall we say.
Yep. I'll tell you what, this track must be fairly cold because there's still a lot of boys losing traction in the rear end early on.
Yeah. Right.
That's the point where Hamish would normally say, "Oh, that's Mitch doing Mitch things," and then Mitch came the next day and goes, "Yeah, can you put that on my halo?" I said, "Yeah, all right." So I'm not sure if he's still got it on his halo with his new team, but on his halo he had Mitch doing Mitch things.
Oh, let's have a quick look.
But I must give it to him. He had a killer first heat. Did very well to finish up in the third place outright.
No, he's just got Noble, apparently, on his halo. Unless it's on the front, is it?
Yep, that's him. That's Noble. Mitchy Noble. He's got nothing left.
No, he's got nothing on the front end either. So there we go.
No.
As these guys carry on. What do we say? Can we play the safety car, guess the safety car game? Well, we've already had one, so what do we think? What's going to be thinking here as well? How many safety cars do you reckon we're going to get? Personally, I think one should do it, Steve. I don't think we're going to get any more than that.
Oh, it's 40 minutes, mate. I'm picking another one.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'm going for one more. I just saw Radcliffe disappear, and he's not back yet.
Oh,
there he is.
Okay.
Yeah. There he's gone again. He went for the whole corner just before.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just us. Jamie Davis has got himself in the second place with Joshy Horton. Obviously, they were the top 10 reverse. Both very capable. Darren Fahey is up for a good one. Ratcliffe in a good position. We've seen him battle it through. Pretty good. Danny Davidson, the poor bugger. He is one of our fastest boys, and he's currently sitting at 26th. He's having a shocker this season. He's very unfortunate with some of the incidents he's been getting into.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been on and off the track, of course. There's a couple of people who's in the pit lane. Davidson was.
Pricey reckons 3.
I don't know about that. Possibly.
Oh, safety car is pulling away from the field. Lights are out.
Well, here we go. Let's focus on the safety car. Do love watching the safety car get back to pit lane without any dramatic Steph Piccoli. There's so much pressure.
But we did see you get stuck, Steph, and it was on live stream.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Now let's hope you can just make it all the way home without any problems. 4.5 for the 3 safety cars. What? Clearly, Donald, that's something that you're doing in YouTube chat. I have no idea what you're doing. So there we go.
Yep, I think he's talking about lap time for the safety car. 4.5 for the safety car for 3 safety cars. Oh, he's going $4.50 for 3 safety cars. I think he's trying to get some odds.
Oh, okay. Gambling in YouTube chat. Yep. Right, Steph Piccoli does make it back. Does she make it back in one piece? Through the chicane. Yes, she does. Well done, Steph. Right, Horton going to lead the field, ladies and gentlemen.
Has control.
Let's get ready to get this up and running.
We've got 33 minutes left. Let's make this an amazing 33 minutes, gents.
Oh, they're gone then. While they're all coming around the corner, he has gone. Horton's gone. We are green, green, green. It is waving. It is up and running. I'm not quite sure why the weaving, Josh, but keep it on the straight and narrow, son. Otherwise, it could go all a little bit Pete Tong for you, and it has done already for Shane Ratcliffe.
Oh, Ratcliffe's off.
He got a big old snap
Cold
of Roche
tyres.
for Ratcliffe. Yep, went off as well. Davis leaving a little bit of the track, but Horton leads the way for the first time after the safety car restart. Down into Ireland we go. It is Horton. They're side by side in the background. Depp and Dawson. Depp manages to make it through. Dawson, they're not getting that job done. Unfortunately, Brad Hudson.
Proctor and King are off in the back.
Yeah, he's fine out. There's a couple of people more gone round in the background. We'll keep an eye on what goes on here as well. But it is Joshy Horton leading the field on the run down into Hislops now. Through the right, through the left-hander. And Horton leads the way. Great job from him. Davis in second. Fahey third. Depp in fourth.
Ridley drive-through penalty incident responsibility. Lap 1, turn 1. Mitchie Noble got himself a drive-through penalty.
Yeah, 07 for incident responsibility for lap 1, turn 1 there for Mitchie Noble. Believe that is in that 07 machine, but Horton comes around.
07 was Dougie Gowans.
Was it Oh, that was
That's
with,
where
he hit somebody
Yep.
up the bum, didn't he?
When he hit Joshy King in the bum, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. But Horton comes through, leads the field away. They stuck in right behind Fahey. Watson in there with Dawson at the moment. Dawson's got Barton. Cena's in there. They're taking off
taking
tracks.
liberties.
Yeah, taking off tracks. Drive-through penalty with the car 270. Lap 1, turn 1. Marcus Watson there doing a great job. You can see the guys in front at the moment. Depp's tucked in right behind Fahey at this current time. He's looking up the inside of Islands. Not an easy corner coming into Shell Oils. Jason Depp's going to be hard on the brakes. Drive-through penalty for car 10. Lap 1, turn 1 as well. There's a lot of lap 1, turn 1s here, Steve.
Yeah, well, there were 6 cars that went off, so I'm not surprised at all.
Here we go. Depp's
Looking
lifted.
like
He lifted. He didn't go for it. Jason Depp. Thomas Cena has got a queue
Yeah,
of
he's
people.
playing it safe.
In behind him, Marcus Watson. Cena's there with Dawson. Dawson's got Martin, Barton, Hudson, Schmallenberg and Foe all in and around him at the moment. There's a lot of pressure coming on Marcus Watson, Matthew Foe at the back end of the group as well.
Ratcliffe and Wakefield are having a bit of a stoush there, like about 4/10 apart, but doing well. Marcus is finding his way through, isn't he? Slowly but surely. He's up to 5th place, up 5 places. Best mover tonight so far. This point is Callum Hodgkinson up 12, Rosanita up 11, and Ray Oliver up 10.
Yeah. Keep an eye on these guys in this run at the moment here as well. We're on board now with Matthew Foe. He's got Ray Oliver in behind him. Oliver's going to try and go around the outside of Cascades. Job done for him. He's now got Schwallenberg. No, he's not. Ray Oliver is hard on the
off.
brakes. Oh, he's on track.
Oh,
but
dude.
He did hold his brakes. He did hold his brakes. You can't have a go at him. He did hold his brakes.
I can't see.
Darren Fahey there as well,
People
currently at the
pointed,
moment, with Jason Depp in behind him, Marcus Watson, Cena. These guys, you can see Dawson side by side with Cena in the background. Oh, Dawson goes through, Cena lets him go. No real dramas for Thomas Cena. He's sitting there picking his battles, mate, and he knows Dawson, isn't he?
I'll tell you what, though. Dawson, Horton and Marcus Watson are on the same pace pretty much. Horton is probably about 2/10 faster, but the boys in 2nd, 3rd and 4th are all literally 1/10 apart in pace.
Yeah. Right, let's see what continues to fight here. Jason Depp still in the mix. He's got Darren Fahey there with Marcus Watson in behind. They're all on the back end of Fahey now. Depp's going to try. What's he going to try? Does he need to try, though, Steve? That's the problem. Does he let Marcus Watson go? Does he decide that he doesn't have to fight this? And Watson is quicker than him as well. Is it going to be the only way he's going to be able to get up to the back of Davis?
I've just switched cameras down there to the boys battling it off. Callum Resonator's got a Tyler Sheaf and Callum Hodgkinson on the back of him, and Joshie King's slow to catch him as well with Matty Gerard.
Yeah, keep an eye on the bottom right-hand corner of that one as they continue to fight. But Horton, Fahey, Watson, Dawson, Martin, Oliver. Watson does go through on Depp. I think that's probably the better move for him. Allow Watson to pull you forward into Fahey. You can fight it out for the Pro-Ams after that. But I think that's a good move at the moment here. But now it's all going to be on Marcus Watson, trying to get onto the back of Darren Fahey, taking Jason Depp with him here. Ray Oliver, Greggy Johnson's having a nice little battle a bit further back as well. 12 minutes gone of this 40-minute race here. It's still up for grabs as Watson continues to go forward, and Fahey's the next target.
Oh, I'll tell you what, a lot to be had as well. The boys, Mitchie Noble, Greggy Johnson and Kevin Wakefield having a really tough time in the back there. But Mitchie, I think Mitchie's on the separate lap. Really close fighting. Oh, geez, that's a bit close there.
Yeah, these guys really pushing the limits on each other at the moment. Marcus Watson clears Fahey. That's going to put Jason Depp now. He's chasing down Fahey. Davis is a little bit further up. He's still trying to get onto the back of him at the moment. Fahey's trying to stay with Watson. Watson's going to bring him forward as much as he possibly can here. For Darren Fahey, if he just stays in contact with Watson now as well. You see Nick Martin, you see Tyler Sheep, Wakefield, Oliver Barton, all fighting out. Johnson, Hodgkinson, Schmallenberg. Matty Gerard's got Proctor, Davidson, King, Tessario all locked in at the same time here. So there's battles all the way through this field at this moment in time, and they're not stopping, Steve. They are continuing the fight. Matty Gerard has gone and done something. Is this safety car scenario, or is this Matty Gerard just getting it all wrong? Oh, on the curve.
Fortunately, he's just ridden that curve. Look at that slide all the way through. Smart boy moved back, locked it up, and put some nice 11s on that track.
Yeah.
Clean those tyres up, man.
All done there for Matty Gerard. Kevin Wakefield now. He is sitting there with Zach Barton alongside him. They're trying to go 2 or 3 wide. There's going to be contact. Somebody's going to go. There was actually two lots.
That was Dean.
2 lots of contact there. I think Dean was one of them.
That was Greggy Johnson, Dean Sinkovic, and Kevin Wakefield. So someone's driven to the side of Greggy Johnson. I don't know what Dean was doing.
Johnson there manages to make it through. I wonder if it's Wakefield goes through on his own.
So Johnson's driving along there.
There's contact.
Someone's trying to get more on the inside there.
Yeah.
Who was that?
That was a side.
Josh King.
Side pod goes off there, which is quite surprising.
That was Schmellenberg, I think.
Yeah, there was lots.
I think that was Johnson and Schmellenberg.
Yeah. Lots to decipher there. Good luck, RC, with that one. But Davis at the moment here with Watson, with Fahey, with Depp, all closing in on him. Watson's coming at him as well here. Watto all over him like a fly over a bad smell in Alice Springs, said Pricey. That's one way of putting it.
It is one way of putting it.
Yeah, one way.
I'm going to Tim Schmellenberg. He always seems to get a bit of action. He's got his teammate Brad Hudson following him, and Shane Ratcliffe chasing him down the moment as well.
Yeah,
just gone to the screen.
Literally just gone there as well, dude. And they were the closest battle. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go up to Davis or Watson and allow you to go down there. These guys now, Jamie Davis has got a decision to make. Marcus Watson tucked in behind him. Does Davis let him go? Does he continue to fight it out here? I'm not even sure if this is the good move for Davis. I think it's better just letting him go. And he does look like he's just done that.
Does, yeah. Smart move there.
Yeah,
smart move.
Absolutely. I think for Jamie Davis, fair play. Now try and stay with him. You've got Fahey in behind you. Let him go. You're going to be in the grips of Depp. What is he going to do now for Davis? Is he going to hold on? Do you think he's going to hold on to Fahey?
Fahey's is literally on lap average. He's about 3/10 faster than him. More. The last lap he did a 21.8, and Davis did a 22.6. But Davis was fighting. He's about 7/10 faster on average at the moment than Jamie. So I think he'll take him at some point. Bradley Hudson's at the moment. He's coming off the track by the look of it.
Yeah. Sitting out in the bottom right hand corner. We'll have a look back at that in the moment as well as these guys continue to fight. Here is what happened to Brad Hudson. Oh, is there going to be contact? No, he just gets it all wrong.
Oh, Brad's just gone a little bit too wide. He's kept it. Oh, he's just touched the wall. Looks like he's already hasn't gone to pits. No, he has gone to pits. He's gone in, which might not be a bad thing. 17-minute mark. So that'll give him 23 minutes to the edge, to the end of the race. Car 61 instant responsibility lap turn 4. So that was the one where Greggy Johnson came across to whether it was side by side with him.
Oh, there's somebody off the side of the circuit.
Proctor is requesting a tow, and he does not sound happy.
No, I've got a funny feeling this may have been with Tessario here. Your mic's doing something funky at the moment as well, I've got to be honest with you.
Mine is?
Yeah, it was.
Am I peaking that way?
Oh, no, it was crackling a little bit. That was what happened to Proctor. I'm wondering how much Tessario saw of this. Into Cascades. Oh, not a lot.
Oh,
Tessario.
safety car.
And we're on for the safety car number 2, as everybody, I expect, should be diving in pit lane. Where was Horton when that safety car got called? It looks like he's already passed the pit lane.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
For him. For Horton, it's
that's unfortunate for those top 3. Horton, Watson and Fahey. They've just missed that safety car call. They're going to be cursing. That's just the luck of the drop. But now all these boys are going to get in front of them. What are they going to do?
Well, they might be all right.
Work together and try to pull away.
Safety cars end the pit lane. So Horton can go in. We should be able to go in there as well. Pricey said, yeah, it's static or something. Yeah, that's what I'm hearing.
Okay, can you still hear it now? I've just adjusted the cable.
Yes.
I think I'm just peaking.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just gone down 1 notch on my mic, so hopefully that fixes it. It's been a lot of audios tonight, mate.
Yeah, you still seem to be a little bit crackly. Horton's just gone in pit lane.
I've gone down a little bit more. There you go.
Watson's going to dive in.
Better.
It seems to be. We'll keep an eye on it, Steve. Keep an eye on it. Where is Davis? Because Davis could be leading this. Oh,
He's still out.
No, Horton should get in and out before him, I think. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, here comes Horton.
There goes Watson. So it will be Horton, Watson, Fahey. Davis is just coming over the line. Fahey's on his way out.
Oh, they've just got out in front of them.
Yeah, they've just got back out in front of him. Joshie Horton will pick up the safety car as the leader of the race.
That was well done. Here we go, race control is talking. Okay, they're leading Mitch Noble and Brad Anderson, former teammates, to unlap themselves.
Right, back under the safety car for safety car number 2 here as well. It was skipping every few words, but yeah, it's better now. Yeah, it was. It was kind of jumping there. It was jumping a little bit. So let's see how they get on. Right, ladies and gentlemen, hold on. We'll find out how these last 19 minutes go. Everybody's pitted. I've got Kurt Heath hasn't pitted here, Steve, at the moment. I wonder if that's a mistake. Does sound like that we've lost Steve altogether now. Steve? Steve? No. No sinker at all. No sinker at all. Apart from myself, which was nice. Steve?
me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What are you doing?
Nothing. I was just standing here. I don't know. Maybe it's the cable. I think I'm going to replace it to an XD cable. This micro is no longer no good.
No, absolutely.
Someone's cursed us tonight, mate. We've got a bit of voodoo going on. Bit of voodoo.
Yeah.
All right. Exit. Here we go. All right. Mitchy Noble is being let through. Same as Greggy Johnson. These are the last few cars that need to be. And Brad Anderson. So we'll have Andrew Proctor and Matt Tesario. They will be sitting at the back of the grid because they were both involved in the incident.
Right. It's going to be about, probably, I think we should have one more lap under the safety car. It should give us about 13 minutes of racing to go.
Yep. We've just got, once Brad Anderson catches the back of the field, we should be right. So I might go to the second cam, just see where Brad is.
It's going past everyone now.
Yep. There's Ando. Oh, someone's weaving while they're letting the safety car through. You've got to stop that like ASAP.
And keep an eye on Brad Anderson in the background. He's going to be coming, trying to get past people here, I would have thought.
Yep. Oh, look. Oh. Oh, Brad is trying to unlap himself, and one of the drivers was not listening, was sitting in the far right-hand side, and Brad goes, would you mind letting me through? Oh, it was funny. I'm not sure who it was, though. Who is it? I think it is... Oh, it might have been Jason Depp, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 5th place. Maybe Danny Davidson. No, Danny Davidson doesn't drive for Velocity. It was a Velocity car.
Jason Depp or Shane Ratcliffe?
We'll have a look in a minute.
All right. Well, there you go. Status check, video check, iRacing audio, no. Broadcast audio, no. Are you saying you're not?
Are you serious, Sam? Or are you playing games with us?
Sam, let me know, because it does look like everything's going out at the moment here. So if you are being serious, please tell me. If you're not, then Sam, wait till I get my hands on you. Forget the above.
Forget above.
Oh, for God's sake.
Sam could have gazooned us. You could have I could have turned you to Samantha then.
Right, well, ladies and gentlemen, Jesus Christ. Something stupid.
I think it said everyone else's head because it was Hamish, then it was Sam. Oh, God. Sorry to scare us, all right, let's get this race underway. Today's been a bit of a stop-start event. We've got, 15 minutes left? 14 minutes left. So let's make a ripper out of this. And we've got Joshua Horton up the front, followed by Marcus Watson, Darren Fahey in 3rd place, Jamie Davis 4th, Danny Davison 5th, Alan Dawson 6th, Nick Martin 7th, Thomas Cena 8th, Jason Depp 9th, and Timothy Schmellenberg 10th. Safety car is going in now.
Okay, Steph Piccoli pulls away from the field. There she goes in that GT4 Mercedes. Let's make sure she can get it back to pit lane.
One Steph, all in one piece.
Come on, Steph, you got this.
Yep. Got our fingers crossed, Steph.
And toes.
Wheeling you around. Don't spin it in the last corner. I know it's a bit of a corner.
Surely she
Under brakes, get
that.
the car rotated around. Here we go. Apply the brakes gently. Put the foot down and into the pit you go. Well done.
3 out of 3 for Stefano Piccoli. Getting the car back in one place. She's doing better than Barb's and Leakey already. Right.
Horton has the field.
Horton leads the field away. I can hear you, boys. Sorry for the scares. Sam, you bugger. Right. Going to give us about 12 minutes of racing
Go down.
I would have gone now as well. Josh Horton leads away. Got Watson tucked in right behind him. He's going to have to play a defense game down into turn 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have got green here for the restart. 13 minutes of racing to go. Josh Horton leads away. Marcus Watson in behind. Then Fahey, then Davison, then Dawson. It's the battle of the 3Ds in 4th, 5th and 6th with Martin Cedar, Depp, Schmollenberger, Ratcliffe all in behind him here as well. But Horton leads the way for the first time down through Islands after the safety car. Nick Martin's making a move in the background. We'll keep an eye on that, but I just want to see if Horton can get through Shallows without any problem. He can. Now on the run, coming out of this over hilltop, he's going to go down into Knickerbrook. Josh Horton leads the way. Marcus Watson in second.
Tell you what, down the back there, they're playing a fire.
Watson goes through.
I can see Ratcliffe and Fu going side by side in here. Oh, and they hit each other.
Oh, there was contact down in the bottom right-hand corner. Just about missed out. Just about to bring up the feed there, and unfortunately didn't quite see the action. We'll bring you the replay. Was that Cena in that, was it?
Yeah, it was Cena and Depp, I think it was.
Oh, no. Wow. Somebody just rode straight into the
Cena and Schmellenberg, was it?
Yeah, it was one of the teammates there. I think it's just run straight into the back of Thomas Cena. Watson now leads the field. He's got past Horton with Fahey and Davison. Horton's got to get on his bike a little bit here. Davis is sat in this middle pack of pros. Not entirely sure what he's going to be able to do here. He's got Nick Martin and Dawson. They're separating him away from Jason Depp. But Davis is kind of stuck in no man's land here, Steve. What does he do? Does he challenge Davison? Does he allow Martin through? He's all sort of up in arms at the moment.
They're having dramas out there at the moment. Looks like Joshy King's off track waiting for a request to tow. We've got Mr. Greggy Johnson being a naughty boy there. He's got himself a second penalty, and then he towed without permission as well. So I'm not sure what's going on there with Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson,
921, another one requesting tow. What's going on with these boys tonight? This is an amazing track. You've got to drive within the track limits, boys.
Quite sure why
91.
Was so slow.
Josh King.
Carl Ridley's also had a moment. This all on his own. He's gone up the inside. Oh, there was contact in front.
Oh, no. It looks like was that Ratcliffe?
Yeah.
Whoa! Oh, and look at that! Oh, man!
Oh, they're still going.
Oh, boys, what the hell?
Who is that upside down?
Oh, that is just... what the hell happened there? So is that... He's got bumped in the back by the look of it and rotated him around. Who's that? So Thu's tapped him.
Who ends up upside down?
Joshy King, I think. One of my boys.
I guess nobody slowed for yellow. So there's all the chaos. No, King trying to make up moves. Then he goes over.
Oh.
Whoa.
Into the nether realm.
Yeah, and we are in. Oh, what have you done? What have you done?
Oh, don't tell me you're frozen.
Come on.
It's been a...
Why
I'm
am
going to say nothing.
Don't say, give me a minute.
Stuck in replay mode.
I've got it. Don't you worry. Not for a minute.
It's all
All right,
good.
give me 2 seconds, boys. I've got to bring up the HUD there. Unfortunately, that's the only way I can get rid of that. Why are we not under safety car then there if we've got cars upside down on the racetrack?
Well, he's just allowed them all to tow.
So many innocent
Quickly.
victims.
Yeah.
I don't know if innocent victims is the word or people just not slowing for yellow flags there, bud. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tonight has been the night where a lot of brain snaps, a lot more than we've seen usually, that's for sure. And it is a tight track. You can't just try to make space where there isn't.
Yeah. Marcus Watson leads the way. Fahey now in second place. Horton third. Davidson there as well. Oh my God, there's been more drama. Dawson somewhere.
Yep.
What is going on?
Tim Smellenberg has got himself a drive-through for that incident. We thought we would get that. Another car requesting the tow, 169, Matthew Gerard. What is going on tonight? Alan Dawson just lost the rear end then.
All sorts of dramas taking shape at the moment.
Yep.
Oh, he's going to get launched. Oh, dude.
Oh, did he get squeezed then, or?
Yeah.
Or was he trying to make a pass where there wasn't moon? I don't know.
It's hard, I think, because there was somebody coming back on track at the same time. I think that's Johnson there. So I think he got squeezed a little bit. Straight into the barrier. Bang.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Matty
I
Gerard
think
there.
we're just a bit anxious to try to make moves when it's a bit of patience needs to be done, I think.
There's a few people in pit lane. Some people are out. But Horton sitting in second place. Depp there behind. Then we've got Danny Davidson and Nick Martin ahead of us.
Yep.
Martin's in fifth place. He's got Davison behind. Horton's getting Davison climbing all over the back end at the moment. This is getting very, very spicy with less than 6 minutes to go.
Well.
Right.
Okay, Ratcliffe has just called something in to see where it goes, and the RC said they were just about to issue the penalty.
But Anderson's been off the side of the circuit.
996, Matty Few has got into responsibility for that. Was the one we saw the rear end tap. We saw the rotation go around. It started that one where Joshua King ended up on his roof. So that was where that.
Yeah,
Branderson, Preston Toe. Tell you what, RC's kept me busy tonight.
Yeah, I think he's just trying to get him out of the way to get to the end of the race, to be honest with you.
Yep.
There is Brad Anderson, goes round. No brakes?
Yep.
Okay, there we go.
Yep.
In the wall.
104, Cressy Toe. Yep.
Yeah, that's Anderson.
All right, we are down to the last 5 minutes. Cobbs will be off, so there'll be no more requests for tow or anything like that. They'll be racing to the end, hopefully putting on a little bit more fire in our bellies from watching racing and car spinning.
Yeah. Darren Fahey in behind Josh Horton. Danny Davidson, Nick Martin. Fahey's under pressure at the moment from Horton. Coming into the final few laps now. 36 minutes on the clock. We should get about 3 more laps here of Oulton Park, and I think you can safely say 2 safety cars, 1 in race number 1. That was enough for anybody. Horton's in pit lane.
Why is he pit lane? Don't tell me he's short field.
Possibly, but it ain't going to matter now. He's going to end up right the way down the order. It's Darren Fahey with Davidson.
Yep.
Fahey just clears that back marker. Davidson now trying to get past the back marker as well. Jamie Davidson, Jason Depp. Battle of the Pro-Ams are in behind Nick Martin here. Depp tucked in at the moment, not really showing the speed he's had from practice currently. Is he going to be able to make this a Pro-Am victory though? That's going to be the question.
Well, Dean's looking in a spectacular position as well. Looks like he's going to be able to get the top step as well. The boys at the front are some cracking pace, I tell you what. 1:21.291 for the fastest lap for Marcus. Darren Fahey, he's got himself into some consistent speed as well with a 1:21.5. 1:21.7 for Danny Davidson.
Yeah. minutes on the clock now. Davis is under pressure from Depp. Depp tucked in right behind. Is he going to be able to try and take this victory away? Over the dip they go. Through Deer Leap, coming up the other side into Old Hall. 37 minutes, 40 of a 40-minute race into turn one. Depp's going to have the run here. He's going to tuck in right behind him through Denton's, down through the avenue. Coming into Cascades, the left-hander, Jason Depp. Ooh, not able to do it here. Where's he going to get this run, though? Because Nick Martin's given the draft to Davis in behind him.
Yeah, look at that. This is such... Look at the draft, how much he's just bringing him in. Oh, you got to be careful. Careful. Oh. Better live to fight another day.
Yep.
No brake lights for the SFLs. That would help them massively, I reckon, if they did. If all the motorsport racing in the world, these open wheelers just don't have brake lights, and I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't use the rain light, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Even in Formula One, it's like, why wouldn't you have brake lights? Why not?
Marcus Watson's going to come over the line. I think this could be the final lap here. Done at 121. He needs to be 140. This is going to be really close here. I think this could be the final lap.
Yeah, it is.
I think Barney's going to be waving.
41.
Barney waving. He is. Barney is waving. Final lap of the race here. Marcus Watson leads the way. Fahey second. Davison in there. Matty Gerard has just been caught up in something else. Jumped back to pit lane. Nick Martin has now got Danny Davidson. I think Davidson's just got to slow down because he's just dropped down the order. Depp has got ahead of Davis.
Whoa, Nicky Martin, well done. Look at that.
Davis high, wide and handsome.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he's just lost the lead of that Pro-Ams. Jason Depp's in there now. But it is Marcus Watson leads away. He's on his way into Hilltop. Nick Martin, Darren Fahey second, Nick Martin third. Jason Depp, you are leading Pro-Ams. There's really no need for you to do any of this whatsoever here, son. Not quite sure why you want to try and do that there, you silly boy. That's a Pro-Am victory.
Cost him a spot.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Pro-Am victory gone. Silly boy for Jason Depp.
Yeah, he was fighting with the wrong person there. He could have just sat there and fought his way to beat Jamie Davis in the line, but unfortunately not.
Yeah, Watson, another victory for him. 2 out of 2 for this evening as well. That's technically 4 out of 4. Fahey comes over the line in second place. Martin comes over the line in third. Pro-Ams is going to be Davis. Depp did not do himself any favours. No need to do what he did, and he did it anyway. Callum Hodgkinson wraps up the podium in the Pro-Ams. Dean Sinkovic has won the AMS. He's won the AMS. Dean has come over the line in first place. I think it's his second win, isn't it?
I didn't want to jinx him. But Callum Hodgkinson, what did you say he won what?
Callum Hodgkinson took podium in Pro-Ams.
Oh, yeah, podium, yeah, third place, up 21 places. I thought you said he got the top step, but no, yeah. Sorry, mate. My mic's obviously not working well tonight, and over my ears.
No, clearly not. Battle's coming down to the line.
Clearly.
People coming over the line.
Joshy Horton, I don't know what happened to him. He obviously underfilled. He ended up finishing down in 14th place.
Yeah, these guys come over the line. Just waiting for Kurt Heath and the last couple there. Heath comes over the line. Ratcliffe's in behind that one. There he is. These guys come over the line together. Great job from them to finish the race. But let's bring you up the results from race number 2 in the feature. Marcus Watson takes the win in the pros with Darren Fahey second and Nick Martin. Can we get them 3 into the booth, please, ILC, with the winner of the Pro-Ams, which is Jamie Davis, and Dean Sinkovic as well from the AM victory. That would be great on that one. Jason Depp threw it away at the end. He could have won the Pro-Ams and he didn't. He threw it away for fighting with Nick Martin. No need to do that whatsoever. Ray Oliver 6th, Dawson 7th, Sinkovic winner of the AMs, Danny Davison 9th. Then we've got Callum Hodgkinson round out the podium in the Pro-Ams with Callum Rossender and Brad Hudson, with Timothy Schmallenberg in behind that. Joshy Orton down in the 14th, Dougie Gowans 15th. Not good for them. Mitchy Noble 16th. Kevin Wakefield takes second place in the AMs ahead of Tyler sheaf, with Nick Schmallenberg rounding out a podium in the AMZ. Zach Barton, Thomas Sena, Andrew Proctor, Matthew Foe, Matt Tesario, Nick Martin, Shane Ratcliffe, Brad Anderson, and Matty Gerard. Then behind that is Greggy Johnson, Carl Ridley, and Joshy King wraps it up for that one. Well, not a bad second race, Steve. 2 safety cars only.
2 safety cars only. A lot of self-inflicted moves there by drivers. They're just going to be a bit more aware of what's around them, and yeah, when a move's on and when a move isn't on, especially on a track like this, mate. All it takes is half a tyre off on the green stuff, and you're rotating. You've got no extra bit of play there. It's green or black. Black is good. Green is bad.
Yeah, absolutely right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's kick off the interviews and have a chat with Nick Martin. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Nick, is that your first podium of the season?
Yeah, it is.
It is. Well done, son.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Popping your cherry here at Oulton Park, one of the difficult circuits, and you did it anyway. However, Jason Depp was a little bit determined to have a go at you in that final lap.
Oh, it was a cracking last few laps with Jamie Davis as well. It was just hanging on to it and trying to back them up into each other so they'd fight, and ended up working out.
Yeah.
Nice work.
It did. Mr. Depp giving you a bit of a scare, though, towards the end, going into the final chicane.
Yeah, there was just a bit of hard racing. Nothing wrong with it. So.
All right, mate. Where do you...
I like it.
Nick, you're in 4th place at the moment. You finished ahead of Ridley. You finished ahead of Gowans this race as well. You finished ahead of Horton. What do we think, Nick? Where are you going to be, do you reckon, at the end of the season?
Aiming for top 3, but we'll see what the next few races bring. I can't remember where we're racing next, but I don't remember any of them being bad tracks for me. This is the one that I didn't think I'd do well at, and here I am. So I had the least amount of practice for here, and we'll see what happens next week.
All right, I can tell you you're at Sandown and then Phillip Island.
Oh, very good.
Okay.
Should be very interesting.
Yeah, done a bit at Sandown. Then obviously we had the AOWN at Phillip Island. So
the week after that. Yeah.
Right,
should be interesting, mate.
Well done, fella. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
Yeah, the team at Get a Grip. Obviously, my dad Andrew sadly couldn't join me tonight because he had to go work on a real race car. But the boys over at Jesus Racing, Velo Racing Products, and the Life Choices Foundation.
Okay, mate. Well done, fella. Congratulations on your first podium.
I did see the social clip of the car. What car was he working on, mate?
It's the Tirana.
The Tirana. Oh, mate, an old classic. Is he? Yeah. Why would you race that, mate? It's just worth a mint, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're good to see on track still. So
they are good to see on track, but with a car, what's a Tirana worth these days? Like 80 clicks?
Probably more than that for a race modified
one.
Yeah,
exactly. Oh, mate. Oh, tell him not to wear his best shoes when he goes to play golf.
Yeah.
Mate, congratulations. Well done. And see you around for next week. Good luck.
Alrighty. Thank you. See you then.
JP, do you know what a Tirana is?
It's a car. I don't know what it is now. So there we go. Let's have a chat with the man that took the win in the AMS and finished 8th overall. And he got to the end of the race in one piece after all the chaos and carnage. And of course, it is the other half of the Sinkovic brothers. It is Dean. Dean, well done, fella.
How good am I, JP?
Oh, mate, you are amazing. Stunning, fella. Stunning. I'll tell you.
Hey, pretty good. Come back from where I think I was last, and I come into 8th. So yeah, I pat myself on the back tonight.
Max Verstappen.
You went up 12 places, bro.
Yeah.
Hey?
12 places you went up.
Yeah, no, I wasn't the last. Yeah, that's 20. I was 20 something. So yeah.
20. Yeah, there's you weren't last because there's over there's 30 30 cars, 31 cars on the track.
Let me tell the story, Steve. I was last. All right. That was my fish. And it was massive.
JP is in his own little virtual reality.
Dude, listen, I'm not getting involved, right? At the end of the day, you two argue it out. All I'm going to say is, he kept it on track and he got to the end.
There's no argument, JP. You know I'm good, mate.
That's it. Dean, I know. Mate,
from 20th?
Absolutely. You know what I mean? I can't argue that. I saw it in the GR86s, buddy. I've seen it in the SFLs. I think you're in the wrong, mate. I think you need to be right up there, dude.
Yeah, I agree. I'm that good that I should be right up there.
You should be, mate.
Yeah.
You finished
What
8th
happens when you
overall.
don't spin, bro?
Yeah, true.
Hey,
There's a lot of boarding and accidents. So yeah, it was a tough race actually. There was a lot of spins in front of us and accidents, and you had to dive and avoid things. So, and I got obviously held up in a few spins and hits in the first race and second race. So happened. So, but yeah, no. Second half of the race was pretty good, and yeah, I enjoyed that. It was fun. Love the track.
Well done, fella.
Been there, JP?
I haven't been there in real life, mate. No.
No, okay.
That's partly due to every
good
racetrack
track.
is miles away from me, dude.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know what I mean?
No,
I'm down with the sheep.
Well, it's kilometres away from me, mate.
No, exactly. But you know what I mean, mate. You'll probably get there quicker than I will, to be honest with you, fella. Anyone you want to shout out, dude, before we let you go?
You got to shout out my brother. He's a legend. Have a look at him. I mean, he does everything and anything.
I've got a great head for radio, don't I?
You've got the best head for radio, mate. And he's got a 5-year-old. He's got his missus that keeps him in line, and I'll give him the raps tonight. That's for you, buddy. You, bro.
Well, you should take the win for me, did you, bro? Thank you very much. How about naming the sponsors of our team SRW, like Warren Brown Tools, Grim Industries, Shun Scenery.
Hold on a minute.
This is my 5 minutes of fame, mate.
This is his
Just
interview.
back up.
Let him bloody do it. Back up there, Mr. Steve.
5 minutes of fame, all right?
Go on,
They pay JP by the hour, mate,
Right, I'm going to...
Warren Brown.
I'll mute him.
Warren Brown, Grim, number one for me. They're on my left and right shoulder here. So thank you to them. They've always been there at the start and hopefully through the end. So yeah, and you, bro, as well. You got to give yourself a pat.
MOZA Racing.
JP, thanks for your broadcast. Thanks for the RC. They've all done well, and thanks for all the guys who participate. Listen, and one thing that we forget to highlight is our admins. Got to look after them a little bit more, and they do a lot of work in the background. And fast repair was awesome tonight because we had 255. But yeah, otherwise it was good.
Did you have 255 fast repairs?
I did, yeah.
Oh my God!
I don't know if anyone else noticed.
I think you were using them plenty then, Dean.
I used it twice.
Jesus Christ. All right, fella. Well done, bud. Congratulations on your first win. And I'll catch up with you, tomorrow probably on the 86 when you're going to take another win.
JP, not the first win, mate. Let's get that right.
First win in SFL in class this season.
Is it?
This season, bro. Yeah, it is this season, bro.
Yeah.
It is. It's your GR86. You got your first win in class and your SFLs.
Yeah.
Is that right? That is right.
Yeah.
You're the man. You know better than me. Thank you.
Unless I'm going
Cheers, there's more important people waiting than you. See ya.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Oh my God, we could have been there.
Wow, he could talk, can't he?
Yeah, well, you kept interrupting him. I'm not bloody surprised he was talking. Right, let's have a chat with your winner of the Pro-Ams. Snatched it on the final lap, partly due to Jason Depp deciding he didn't want to take the win after fighting with Nick Martin for no reason whatsoever. But Davis rubbed his hands together. He said, "Thank you very much, dear sir, you absolute Rodney." Jamie Davis come through, snatched the win on the final lap. Jamie, well done, bud.
Thank you, JP.
No worries, mate. That was what it was like, wasn't it? You're rubbing your hands together on that final lap.
Yeah, I just couldn't believe it. I didn't have the pace to really be up to pointy end. So yeah, just thankful for the result, really.
Were you thinking to yourself, what the hell are these boys doing?
No, it was they were going to get through cleanly, but Netcode sort of threw Jason out wide. I didn't expect either one of them to back out of it, but just trying to keep the nose clean. It was pretty chaotic.
It was. It was probably one of the most chaotic nights we've had for a while.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Bathurst was chaotic in the rain, but that's expected around that joint when it's wet.
Yeah. The walls keep you on the straight and narrow. So, Daddy Davis will call you today. How's Bub doing?
Bub is awesome. She's growing way too quickly. I didn't expect that.
You didn't have her in the rig with a final lap or anything like that, or a cool down lap?
No, she's in the land room with Mum, just watching on the TV.
Oh, mate. How old is she now?
Nice work.
She's 14 weeks.
All right, dude. You wait till she gets to 14 years old and 7 years old, and then don't try and tell me that you won't be trying to put her back in. Because my daughter is 7, and I can tell you now, Jamie, she is a little devil. Right? I've got...
Careful, she might be watching, JP.
No, she's at school, mate. I've got stamp in her feet.
Yeah, that's what she tells you. That's what she tells you.
I've got stamp in her feet. I've got everything at the moment, Jamie. So look forward to that one, and I'll let you know what it's like in 7 years' time when I've got all the other stuff going on. All right, and then.
If Ivy grows up to be anything like me, we got our hands full.
Oh, dude, definitely on that one. But well done, fella, on the win in the Pro-Ams. Anyone you want to shout out before we let you go?
All the boys at Project 36, our sponsors CC Forge, Cataclysm Computers, Simrigs.com, and Shockworks.
All right, man. Awesome job. Well done, Jamie. Congratulations, buddy.
Well done, mate.
Thanks, JP. Thanks, Steve.
Take care, buddy.
Right, next up is Mr. Marcus Watson, who somebody in YouTube chat has literally just told me off as well. You guys always miss Marcus's burnouts. Well, I know that, but that's because we've got interviews to do and results to bring up, son. So as much as I love Marcus spinning around, firing air all over, flying smoke everywhere, unfortunately, it ain't always the case on that one. But he did take 2 out of 2, I think. I think, with my old man memory...
Third time this season.
Yeah, that's 4 out of 4, I believe, because I think that's 4 out of 4 runs here as well for Marcus Watson. So, Marcus, well done, son. Congratulations. Welcome in.
Hello, thank you very much. Yeah, it was an awesome race. It's been an awesome last few races.
Yeah, yes, it is. 2 out of 2 again.
Yeah, I mean, that's the 3rd one this season. I just want to win as much as possible, so I'm at the top come the end of the season.
Well, you're well and truly there at the moment. You've got, before this race, you were 18 points ahead of Dougie Gowans. So I'd suggest you've probably sprinted away a little bit because Dougie... where did he finish even in that race? I can't even see him in the
miles down.
15th, and he finished the last, I think, in the first one. So you're definitely streaking ahead, mate, with 2 races to go, and the big Open Wheel National title fight coming up on the Wednesday after the series finishes too. So looks like the next 3 rounds is going to be spectacular.
Yeah, really looking forward to Sandown next week, I think it is, and then Phillip Island, obviously, afterwards, which I won Open Wheel Nationals last time there. So looking forward to... I mean, Sandown will be cool. I was kind of stressing the feature race here at Oulton, like, because it is carnage, and it was carnage, like, the chances of getting taken out was quite high. But, like, somewhere like Sandown, like, I feel like everyone will have a chance, or most people will have a chance. And like coming from 10th will be a bit easier at somewhere like there. And I mean, Phillip Island's a bit harder, but I've shown that I have pace there and I can do well, so hopefully I can just repeat that.
Well,
yeah, I'm a bit concerned about Sandown with the big curves, the big bulky curves, because they're easy to make you do a rail, like ride down the middle of the rail and tyres go up in the air, you got no contact. So I'm a bit concerned about that, and the fact that there's grass everywhere as well. But the walls were a lot closer than they are here. So hence my hesitation, and hope people will learn from tonight and just back it off a little bit, yeah? Just play it a bit safer.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't done any laps at Sandown, but I can see the curbs being, I mean, a problem, but if you attack curbs right, you can take any curb. But I think the only like issue will be maybe people crashing like off the end of the back straight, and like or like trying to go side by side through there. But I mean, if people just, like you say, just calm it down a little bit and be more responsible, then there'll be less crashes.
Correct.
Something I don't need to worry about though.
Congratulations on the ripping run. You're on a streak at the moment. Have you got yourself a team yet, or are you still flying private? You're just flying the Kiwi Fern?
Yeah, that's 100% right. Just racing for myself at the moment, racing for my family, and my country. And just thank Matt Bullard for making the paint. He's been with us, made a lot of paints for us, and they always turn out awesome. So just massive thanks to him and just my little group around me. I mean, I don't need a team to do well, but if the right team wants me, I'll happily go their way.
Nice, sounds nice, mate. Sounds very nice. Well, congratulations, JP. Anything left for the legend before he leaves?
No, I think you've spoken enough, dude.
No, I don't mean me, the legend. I mean Marcus, the legend.
No, Marcus is the legend. You don't need any further than that. Marcus, well done, fellow. We look forward to catching up with you next week.
Awesome. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for the broadcast. Thanks to all the drivers for the good race.
Take care, dude.
Thanks, mate. You're a legend. Well done.
Well, there you go. And Zelik, there was the burnout. I have literally just showed you on the broadcast.
Yep.
So give us time, dear sir, and we will get there. That was a great race. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed it too. I'd like it a little bit better when there's a little bit less carnage. But in the end, the battles were amazing. The driving was very close everywhere, and some of the battles we saw tonight were exceptional.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, guys, that's going to wrap it up here this evening as well. Thank you so much for everybody that's joining us. I've been JP. I've been alongside Singer, and as always, take care. Have a great week, and you never know, we might see you on the track sometime. Good night.
This is amazing. It was clash heads again. This is like Chaz Mostert and Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down the hill. Sam Noble wants to sniff on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble bottle right now because, tell you what, Bruce Tanak and Jamie Dyke just absolutely drove away from us. This is amazing. It was clash heads again. This is like Chaz Mostert and Cam Waters. Almost the same situation. Better contact going down the hill. Sam Noble wants to sniff on Dave Coleman now. Sam Noble bottle right now because, tell you what, Bruce Tanak and Jamie Dyke just absolutely drove away from us. This is amazing. It was clash heads again. This is like Chaz Mostert.